Hello and welcome back to part 7, artillery on the move. We got my tank coming in, we got my artillery, toxic, and a bunch of units ready to group up and make a nice little stack to send in. I'm shooting Libya's stack here on the east of Spain. He's got a battleship there as well, and he's got a stormtrooper stack heading in. So this Kangol stack's got 1,224 health with 57% protection. This stormtrooper stack has got 0 currently, but he's about to join the fortress. And over here he's got something joining the battleship as well. He's really on the offensive right now in the south of Spain, but remember that defensive always has the advantage, especially where fortresses are considered. And my Togo brigade over here, he's actually got a cruiser attached to him. I'm going to bring him down to support. Do you know what? Let's move him over a little bit actually, a bit better. There we go, that's much closer. There we go, that's better. He's got a destroyer coming over, and just north of that, my submarine bumped into a transport ship with 20 units and a boat on it. And it looks like I'm going to wipe them out. Nice. That's another quick victory. Over in Greenland, they're AI of course, so things are moving heavily. There's a bomber still in the air, but Lou's just landed actually. And in Iceland, the bombardments are still happening. He's trying to move his destroyer away from it and bring it down. And in the middle of what used to be Sweden, I'm just going to build another cart. I can never have too many of those. And a barracks level 2 actually, just to boost it. I'm going to build a tank in my capital as well, a heavy one. At the moment, I've got one spare hero slot, which I'm going to spawn Lawrence because he comes with 3 units. And we're going to move them all down. Well, actually, there's a battleship there. So, we're actually going to move him back. I know, sounds silly, but there's no point bulking units on the beach if they're going to get squished immediately. Germany, we're now at war with. We need the territory, and it's actually an AI at this point, so yeah, Bart made the first move. And we're going to move a bunch of units to the north of Italy there to support that stack. There's a battleship shooting us over there in what used to be Arabia. We'll have to move them. And in Iceland, everything's gone into fog. Bart's landing more units in Britain to get the advantage there. And over in Spain, we've got a stalemate. Nothing's moving at the moment. Over in the north of Germany, we've got units moving down to support that and block them off so they can't come up. But yeah, it looks like a great success that there. Bart's got his artillery shooting, units everywhere. We've got more Libyan units boarding in Italy. Better get ready. And on the east of Italy, we've got boats coming in from all angles. But Bart's got a submarine coming in there. Not just submarine, it's the hero with high hit points. And my artillery over this side in what used to be Greece is a nice deterrent. In what used to be Ottoman, we got units heading down, and it looks like his artillery's trapping them and he's shooting them. And they're all going to die. So let's get all of them out of there and save as many as we can. I'm going to send all the ones and the new units down this way, because we're going to need them for Italy. So actually I'm going to build workshops over this side where I can to try and boost production on units there, because we're going to need them. The pressure over this side is real. Look at it. In what used to be Sweden, I'm building a submarine there. You can never have too many of those. And in the middle, I'm actually going to build another cavalry. You can never have too many of those either. And you can never have too many 1s and 2s. Let's get them all down there over to what used to be Ottoman. As you can see, we took a lot. So Lou has been banned from the round now. That's North Russia out, my brother. That is the worst news I've heard today. Of course, Libya is using this as an excuse to try and join. We don't want him in. After this, Bart's give us a rundown and we're just discussing it. We need to stay strong. With America and Lou as AI, me, Bart and Libya are the only real players left. And he's actually suggested that we make peace, and he said that Bart will be going solo and that we should work together to stop him. I don't know what he's talking about. We're just going to spawn the Otto. Can never have too many submarines, like I always say. That's perfect there. We're going to get the lot down over to here by Spain, because we're going to need it there. And there's more units landing in the coast of East Spain. He's also got a Callahan stat there, but we've got more units coming in. Libya is sending the bulk of his army to Italy. Could be a grave mistake. Without Lou playing, it's just down to me and Bart to coordinate in between his AI. Without Lou, we're down to a 2v1. Luckily, we are very good players, and we've got plenty of units. Lou's still got a lot of units left over as well. The AI won't know how to use them as well, but if they're in the same place, they're a great block. And I'm just going to add and make that bigger. He's not getting through that at all. In what used to be Sweden, I'm going to build more cavalry. Now it's 2v1, it's all about numbers and outnumbering him. Well, he's coming in up the top of Italy, but you know, we're on the defensive, we've got units coming. Mainly Bart, he's fantastic when it comes to defending. A brilliant team player. It's a shame we haven't got Lou, because Lou's fantastic as well, but you know, we're a great team, but without Lou, we can still do it. Got my tank rolling in. There's a lot of units over this side now, and he's actually turning down. Building a light tank on my capital as well. Units are all heading down. Everything's going to meet in the north of Italy, because that's clearly where he's coming in from. So we're going to prepare for it. I mean, that's quite a hefty Pershing. He's got nearly 2 stacks in one. On this side, we're dealing with 150, 60 odd units on a Kangol with some artillery behind it coming up. 150 odd units there, heading up into what used to be France. Now, me and Bart coordinated. Bart's going to deal with these whilst I push into Libya and actually make an offensive. He has got a bomber there and a few units, but my boats are coming in to deal with those. And I've got a battleship and a cruiser attached to that Togo now, so we're about to cause some damage. I'm actually going to start firing there at where we're going to land to clear it up. That bomber is a slight issue, but you know, the issue doesn't really lie in the sky when it comes to large units. It's more navy and submarines that we've got to watch out for. Bart's taken north of Scotland and Northern Ireland. And we're not really sure what's in this fog in Iceland, and we're not too sure if we're going to come back across at the minute, because it's AI and we've got Libya on the doorstep. But I am going to move my boats up just to keep an eye out. I could get about 4 balloons over here to widen the view. There we go, I've got a few more here. Get them over there. Fantastic. I've got another one. There we go. Can never have too many balloons. And in the north of what used to be Arabia, I've got my big stack heading down now to meet that. And Bart's moving down with his Lawrence and a few more units. There's actually troops embarking and coming across. Quite a few actually in there. That's a destroyer. It's circled round and wiped out nearly every balloon that I had. I mean, I didn't think the AI was on smart like that, but I suppose that's how it's coded. It's supposed to wipe out enemy units. But over on this side, I'm moving more units down because the pressure, we're going to keep it on him. He's not coming past us. I mean, we might struggle to get past him at the moment, but he's definitely not going to come past us. It is a stalemate, not going to lie, but on paper, we do outnumber Libya between me and Bart. We've got more units just dotting. I'm making them so quick, but it's not a bad thing. We just group them up and send them in. There we go. In Italy, it's slowed down. He actually sank my transport ship. It had a tank on, 40 units and a cart. Not good, and it turns out it was a submarine that did it, as I had unfortunately imagined. We'll get my toxic over there and send that back down. We can't go in just yet. We're going to need more units, and I'm going to send my boats through to clear the water first. And I've got an Otto. He's going to come down and help out. I've got another submarine just following shortly behind. There we go, get that down there. In Britain, Bart's nearly took the lot. Bart's actually got 13 artilleries and 138 units, all on the way down to Italy. He's got 3 more artilleries there. That Kangol's a bad day, but it's no match for Bart's artillery wall. And Bart's got a submarine there, getting any units trying to escape. It's looking really good over this side. He has got another battleship coming up there and some more transport ships, but Bart's got some more coming over, and I've got a stack ready to send over now, which I'm going to send with Bart's units. It's got a heavy tank on it, 2 artilleries. There's boats everywhere over this side. He doesn't know where to go because we've got units everywhere, but he's also coming on the land side and we've got units there too, so it looks like he's trying to go around my units, which is a very silly thing to do because I've got my blockade further up north. But I'm actually going to close in and send them there, and there we go. He's going to do a nice lap and take all of those towns, and we'll bring him back round there. On the north side, I'm building another heavy tank and factory going to level 4. I've got multiple submarines heading down to join my navy there, and West Libya has actually taken out West Algeria now. He has the entire African continent, and Britain is fully ours. Bart now occupies London and the rest of the UK. In Iceland, Canada's destroyers thinking about coming back. And I'm building another heavy tank in my capital. Can never have too many of those. I've got plenty of units over this side too. I'm going to group them up now after that success and bring them back down. He'll really be feeling the pressure from this side. There we go. And I'm going to move them forward as well to get closer to him and block him in more. I've now got a full stack ready to go on my Joffrey and a toxic behind it, so we're going to move them down now somewhere more useful. He ain't passing that if you've got units and a toxic gas cloud, plus Bart's enormous stacks there in the north of Italy. Check them out. And he's got a toxic too, but there are battleships shooting, full health, full strength. He's just landed in East Spain again. I think it's time I move my ships through and try and clear these submarines out and get an advantage down there. Try and support Bart from the south if I can. There we go, they're all coming in. The submarine's just in front as well to make sure he's alright. There's not long left on that tank now, and not long on my capital either. Do you know what? We're going to send my toxic further down than that. We need him in the field. I'm going to gas from the left side. There we go. And I'm going to bring the units, just these ones for now, to protect. Bart's got even more coming down to support. It's looking fantastic, this. And he's not got very far in Spain yet, he's still travelling. As much as I'd like to defend that, I'm a bit far away. I've not got many units and I don't know how many's there, and I need to push into this way to get the advantage over this side too. Oh, there's so many boats coming in, this is really getting heavy. It's not the same without Lou, is it? The mightiest arms report's just in. We got Bart at 22.28, solid, first place still. We got Libya coming in at 19.17%. Central USA 15.19 and me at 12.32. So we are outnumbering Libya between me and Bart, and America's all AI, so we'll see how this goes. As we are the final 3 players, the rest is all AI. It's just not the same without Lou, my brother, you know how it is. So yeah, we are going to vote for retirement, and we still get first place because of how far ahead we are. So Libya actually voted in on the retirement, and as predicted, first place. It has been a very good campaign, this one. Of course, Lou would have been here as first place too, but he was unfortunately kicked from the round. Wasn't a fair decision, but of course, we're not going to go into it. The game's over. Me and Bart first place, shortly followed by West Libya, and then followed by South Canada. A very good game and well-deserved finish. Don't forget to roundhouse the like button. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to see more.